Truth to be truth, just to remind you, this channel is a time capsule for, you know, whoever in the future. It could be 10 minutes from now. It could be 10 eons. Whenever the whole channel reaches someone, it should show everything that's happened and it shouldn't happen again. And it means, we're buried in time and nothing's happening. Here's a rhyme and from this rhyme, I'm going to read a page full of explanation, different angle, another angle of the world. Here's the rhyme. It's another witch hunt, and individuals become more than current limits crush. Say that again. It is another witch hunt, and individuals become more than current limits crush. What is that saying to us? What is that saying to the future? If they sit there and read our history and they find out that witch hunts after the period of witch hunting is just a saying of dragging someone who's gone farther than all of us because we're deferent to each other a little bit too much, and mainstream and pop culture, cancel culture, and all that stuff. And the witch is a little bit beyond, just like any movie or any legend or myth that we've thought of. So why do we behave in such a way? Are we guilty or are we innocent? Or neither, or both? Here we go. The world lives from happenstance, as does any world. But our world has only what arose out of young adulthood. Young adulthood is truly our real childhood because we had to go to school to be an animal second instead of first. See the problem See the problem I'm identifying is no further happenstance. We are who we became after high school. Even if you dropped out or graduated in 6th grade, that was high school. Without further becoming, there's no way in or out, as people often talk about. People are always talking about you got to find a way in, you got to find a way out. Neither are happening. I live this way as you need it to become better, and vice versa. I live this way as you need it to become better, and vice versa. Different experience matches each other across the board if we were all classified as. Different experience matches each other across the board if we're all classified as. But with options and no selection to begin the next destination, we just wait for miracles and try to stay inspired. It's no coincidence that the lack of purpose our jobs grant us block that very necessity. If It's no coincidence that the lack of purpose our jobs grant us block that very necessity. If you have an argument, you probably have a totem of different ways of living, and unfinished, you're stacking them high. But if you deny the panic the awareness causes, you're using denial to accomplish. So what? We all would and will do that because everyone wants to become something more. That skilled, valuable person, recognizing it or not, eventually is shut down to join the rest of the world who find access to what attributes possessed actually may do is unreachable. Access to what attributes possessed actually may do is unreachable. You possess attributes to reach because you may reach something, but you can't because it's unreachable. All of it becomes basic intro gnosis that isn't applied. If applied, there's no connections to help others up to it. When what's observed is only in your way, then it's breaking through or endlessly using language to analyze from different angles as if a different perspective. Same perspective, just a different combination, like eventually someone opens the vault to heaven with the correct combo. But further combinations are available only with the next chapter reached. You have to reach the next chapter for more story to be available. It seems we're catching something but nothing to show but the same observation. Different angles. If you say I am paid well, the truth is there is no money as long as we are consumers using resources. Eating our own home isn't becoming rich or fed. Different angle, same observation. After that wall is another, so on and so on. Are we waiting for the whole planet to be here before we move on? Are we here yet? It's another witch hunt, and individuals become more than current limits crush. What's going on?